Right guys, I haven't done a talk through in a bit, so I thought it was high time I did another one. This one's against Pala DK Hunter, and we haven't played against this that much, but we know that it's similar to KFC, so we figured, okay, we've got chances to swap on the Pala, but it's dangerous, so we need to watch out. And we've also got chances to swap on the DK. We need to mainly sit on the Hunter though, otherwise he's going to destroy our mage. The opener in this is really important because your mage is going to be tunneled pretty much the whole game, and it's pretty much the only shatter he's going to be getting off for a while. So we want to be looking to get as much shit used as possible to put us in a good spot for the rest of the game. If we don't get a lot of their shit used, then they can actually go on me and use their cooldowns to stay on me, and I'm actually going to die because we won't be able to get the DK off. Now I'm basically looking to get fears on the Pala whenever I can. It's a bit of extra CC on him, and it stops him dispelling the DK a bit, and maybe opens us up for a poly. It's pretty much impossible for the mage to get a poly on him otherwise, just because of how hard he's getting tunneled by the DK and the Hunter. So we bust out the gates, and we're looking to get a sap on the DK and open up on the Hunter, like proper hard. So I'm charging in here, looking for my first throw on the Pala. I actually get scattered and hodged at the same time into trap. So I trinket the trap to maintain pressure and get a fear on the Pala, which he also trinkets, which is a fair trade. I don't get gripped by the DK, so I immediately pop shield to get away, because if I stay in the open I'm going to get destroyed. Now right now my job is to keep my mage topped off, and to get as many fears as often as I can on the Pala. If I go nuking willy-nilly, then I'm going to go and my mage is probably going to die, or at least have to block without any CC being used on me at all. That means that I'm going to get CC'd afterwards, and we're not going to have block then, so he's going to die. Now I get scattered here, and I scream out on Skype for the rogue to take the trap, because if I get trapped without trinket, it's instant block. Block ends up being forced anyway, but it's great to try and take as many traps as you can. It helps a lot in this matchup. Now I'm in a pretty high pressure situation here at the moment, but I managed to pick my mage back up, and we can start going a little bit offensive again. The Pala, unfortunately for him, runs on top of me here, right as my fear comes up. So I fear him and the DK, and neither of them have any outs, so it's a perfect time to nuke the Hunter. So even though my mage is on like 60%, we all start nuking the Hunter, and using Smoke Bomb we manage to force Trinket and Deterrence. I get scattered again here, but the DK's AoE puts dots up on me, so I can't get trapped, luckily. Then I get hodged again, with Dark Slim and Lacrim up, so that gives me some time to respond. As my mage is out of loss, I pop Levitate on myself, get a shield on him, and start healing him up again. But I see the Hunter comes into loss, so I just call for a quick block, since I don't think I can keep him up here. I managed to get a fear on the Pala, and back to healing my mage. I have to fake a little bit because the DK's out and on top of me, and he gets out of Nova unexpectedly here while I'm casting and hits pummel. I got prayer bounce though, so that's okay. Now my mage gets a deep sheep on the Pala here, which is wicked. And so I got a little bit offensive. I think the Hunter might scatter me here, so I actually use Death. He doesn't in the end. Instead they swap to me, which turns out to be a bit of a mistake, since I get away with freedom now, and the Pala's bubble's running out. I get a bit of a lucky fear here on Aura Mastery. I have to jump up to get it, but it's all good because now we've got the Pala and the DK in another fear. The DK actually has Lichborn, so he gets out of fear, but we're on him, so that's fine. We managed to force AMS and Icebound here, so that makes him a viable swap target. Now we're basically just waiting for my fear again now, and hoping for the best since the mage doesn't have any blocks left. Get the freedom off the DK, and I get monkey stunned into trap, which is fairly unavoidable since my rogue is slowed. So I trinket that, and now my mage is really in trouble. I managed to get a double fear though here on the DK and the Pala, and neither of them actually have breakers. And the Pala's actually miles away, so we call for a swap on the DK, and I just leave my mage at 50% and start spamming damage into the DK. The Pala couldn't heal him because of bomb, and he goes down.